Hello there everybody, my name is BDF018 and welcome back to Is It Worth It? A series in which I look at various cars from Gran Turismo Sport, give them a review, give them an overall score and tell you all whether it's worth the price or not. Now today we're going to take a look at the 2017 Ford GT as shown on screen. This is the successor to the 2005 GT, which in itself was a successor to the dominant GT40 of the 1960s, winning various Le Mans races. But before we get into the tests, let's take a quick look at the specifications of the brand new Ford GT. So, we know what car we're driving specifically, but what kind of car are we driving is the question. Well, as you can see on the bottom left side of the screen, you will see that this car is fitted with a 3.5 litre turbocharged Ford EcoBoost V6 engine that holds a monstrous 646 brake horsepower. Now that's 96 more than the previous model from 2005. If you look on the right, you'll see that this car weighs in at 1,385 kilograms or 1,385. Again, beating its predecessor. This car is 200 kilograms lighter than the old Ford GT. So you'd think then that this car should be the ultimate Ford road going experience. Well, we're going to find that out by answering the questions of: is this car worth the £550,000 price tag it has on it? And is it worth taking it out for a drive yourself? Well, let's find out by starting off with a 0 to 60 to 0 test. So, after seeing how the Ford GT fared in its 3 tests, I am now going to give my evaluation on the car and if I feel it's worth having or not. Now, I'm going to start off with the acceleration stat. I'm going to give this a 9 out of 10. Now, while I was impressed with the acceleration, the 0 to 60 wasn't as quick as I thought it would be, coming in at 3.5 seconds. Whereas 0 to 100, in my opinion, was much more impressive at only 6.7 seconds, giving this stat a solid 9 out of 10. The braking, I'm going to give a 9 out of 10 as well. Now, as you would hope, this car does brake faster than it accelerates. And being able to stop from 100 miles an hour to 0 in only 4 seconds is an impressive stat, even for a supercar of this caliber, gifting this stat a 9 out of 10. The speed is going to get its third 9 out of 10 in a row. Now this car will hit 216 miles an hour flat out as standard, and that is outrageously quick. It's not quite a Chiron or an Agera, but it's a very impressive speed, and this is going to give it its third 9 out of 10. The handling, I'm going to give a 6 out of 10 to this car. Now, yes, admittedly, I did use sports tyres in a supercar, but I had to make this a fair test. It is not a racing car, it is a street car, so it's going to get the sports tyres. I did learn during the handling test on the one lap that this car does struggle to hold on during longer turns, and at times it struggles to turn under braking, but with better tyres, this car would possibly get a 8 or 9 out of 10 for handling. The value, I'm going to give a 9 out of 10 for the 4th time in this car. Now this car, in my opinion, is definitely worth a try. It's definitely worth a £550,000 price tag. Where it is a lot of money to pay for a car, you are definitely getting your money's worth if you're looking for a fast-paced modern supercar that's not afraid to take a few risks if you are. Overall score for this car today is going to be a 42 out of 50. Now, this car is a ton of fun to drive, from its bullet acceleration to its absolutely pristine braking ability. This car is definitely worth a purchase. When upgraded, this car is even more fun with an extra 200 brake horsepower under the bonnet. You cannot go wrong. While the handling can be a tough one to muster, a quick setup and racing tyres should completely solve the problem for you. Now, I hope this review has been helpful to you. If it has, why not leave a like and subscribe to the channel if you are new. Until then, I have been BDFO18. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.